Hello, I am Cuddly Bunny, and this is the first video in what's going to be a series, I hope a series anyway, of it's more kind of a diary of my progression. I'm a pretty new player. I played about 500 games before this battle, um, but I got bored basically. Well, I didn't really get bored. I just kind of got annoyed with a bit of a loss streak. I wasn't doing as well as I thought I should have been doing. Um, but luckily, there was a player on the forum, Evan, or Evangelino, or whatever his girly name is. He sent me a message on the forum telling me to come on and we will platoon with some games, and hopefully he can help me out. So I do that, and he's also got a friend with him called Quiz, and these guys are really good players in comparison to me. I mean, at this point, I wasn't green, as you can see in this. I'm recording this afterwards. I was average, I guess. I'd watched a lot of videos, so I kind of knew roughly what I was doing. But I lacked a lot of things. Map awareness was one of them, um, and just general noobery. I didn't really know maps very well. As you can see there, they're both so much better than me. Even now, they're a lot better than me. My win rate's quite high, but that's because I was, I guess, average in the low tiers. So it really boosted me up there. I'm not really that good a player, but anyway, I'm with Quiz, and Quiz is basically telling me exactly what to do in this. I've got a high alpha tank. I've only got, I think it's a 75% crew, and I do have binoculars on this, and the reason for that is just because I can't really afford much equipment, and I happen to have binoculars because I actually started my water tanks career scouting, which did teach me quite a lot actually. I learned about the view range stuff and things like that. Going around this corner, I don't really know if there's going to be enemies there or not, because I don't actually remember playing this map before this one, but there's a headser, and I shoot him in the face. I'm sure he was not particularly happy about that, and right now I'm thinking I'm not gonna go sit in front of a Hetzer and Armada. I'm just gonna flank him, which I thought was very clever of me. But well, it wasn't too bad a decision, I guess. Actually, it was the right decision, but I don't really do particularly well. There's the Hetzer that I shot. Hello. He gets a shot in me, but I do as well, and now I'm thinking he's trying to escape. I'm not 100% sure what he was doing, but it did not work for him. So here I am, and right now I'm thinking, okay, what should I do next? And then I realize, okay, I'm going to try and help out Quiz by going around here. You can see I'm not particularly aware of the layout of this thing. I wasn't sure whether they were in front of the buildings, like where the Hetzer came out of or not. And then I try and flank them around this way, and didn't know that there was a big pile of stuff there, so I couldn't get around. So I was just being a complete idiot, wasting time at this point, and poor Quiz there was facing off against quite a lot of enemies. I mean, he had that M4 behind him, but the M4 didn't really do much this game. So all he was really a meat shield. But I finally figure out how to get around these buildings. And I come straight around, which Quiz was telling me to do these things really. I aim at the back of this KV, because I was hoping to set them on fire. Mostly because I got used to fighting KV-1Ss actually, and they're just giant matchboxes if you shoot them behind. And noobly, I don't look where the turret is facing before I come around the corner, but I get away with it. Because, if we have a look, well, we'll have a look in a bit later, but you can kind of see it there. I managed to bounce on my thing. I've got a Churchill behind me shooting, so I decided to charge forwards, take out that Panzer 38, and I'm feeling very happy with myself. Many kills. Quiz there, managing the real hero of the battle there, but let's have a look at that shot. Yeah, there it is. Right in the side of the mantler. Very lucky for me, I guess. But the mantler on this thing is great. At this point, I was aware of hold down, but I wasn't really 100% on it. Mainly because I didn't know the maps, to be fair. And Chris has just told me straight out, go flank this Churchill. You'd probably be forgiven to thinking I actually knew what I was doing when I came around here. But no, it was Quiz. Quiz was telling me to do this, so I did it. And it worked out quite well. There we go, Churchill dead. Actually, before this as well, the reason we were so aggressive around there was actually because everyone was saying, crap, we need help. And Quiz had noticed, obviously, that that side was not faring so well, so there's just Evan there, all on his own. Poor Evan. Just trying to hold off the entire thing, so I'm racing back as fast as I can. And yep, Evan got the SU-85, which I was a little bit worried about, but I was hoping to just fly straight past him and shoot him in the side or something like that. Evan now is getting shot at by something, and he's not feeling too healthy about it. Actually, I think, yeah, he got killed by a tank destroyer in the end. I don't get a shot on that M4, but Quiz right now is saying, you've got to get to the cap. There's a lot of them, and they can out-cap us before we can even get there if we're not careful, so I'm doing exactly what I'm told, and going as fast as I can. And up I go, and this is where I'm thinking, hold down tank, this will work well. A hill. Yes, they won't be able to see me, and they'll be able to shoot out as my turret, and I will be invincible. But I didn't really know the map, and there's a lot of buildings in the way, so I gotta get up here anyway. So Chris is saying, you gotta reset now. So I'm actually under quite a lot of pressure here. It's quite difficult actually. When I first started here, I mean, I was playing with great players, and I was terrified when performing and basically bringing them down. Luckily, that wasn't the case in this game, really. I did okay. Panzer 1C, he starts reversing. I thought he was around the other side of the building, which is why I didn't take the shot, because I was thinking he was just about to get behind it, but he didn't. And the amazing turret of the M4 comes into play again, bouncing the M4, which has the M1A1 gun instead of the derp gun that I have. Now I lose my track here, and although I'm not in any danger, and they were about to repair anyway, for some reason I use my my repair kit, which was really stupid, especially as what we now have to do is hunt down these remaining enemies, and I've lost my viewport, so I'm not going to be a particularly good scout. I mean, this doesn't have a great view range anyway, it's got an okay view range, but I've just lost. I could have fixed that. Not only did I waste 3,000 credits, I also lost my ability to use the viewport. I try and get a shot on this guy, but he's dead before I do, as you can see, so I'm like, oh, I wanted to shoot that guy, but you know, it's all good. We won this game, and it's one of the few games where, it was actually one of the few games where I came back, and I really felt like I made a difference, which was quite nice. Obviously it was mostly Quiz and Evan that actually did something in this game, but the only reason I did okay was because I was doing what Chris told me to. But yeah, it wasn't such a bad game for me, and I was quite enjoying myself here. The reason I think I repaired my track was just as I said. I really wanted to perform well. I did not want to have to basically disappoint what were really good players, because I didn't want to be the one that lost us the game. I hate the idea of losing the game. It's actually back when I had about 60 or so battles, I was doing pretty bad in this game. And I asked on the forums, basically, because I was in Scout light tank Tech 4, and obviously I was in a Tech 8 battle, and I had no idea what to do. I was doing terribly, and yeah. Luckily, I got some good responses there. I watched some Bohemian Eagle, or Mighty Jingles even, as he's known, and some Quickie Baby, and it really improved my game. You can see on Noob Meter actually there's a massive jump in my performance after 60 battles. But anyway, I come around this corner. I did not expect him to be there. I thought he was going to be on the hill on the other side. I stop here, which is stupid. Luckily Chris saved me, but I deserve to die there. I don't know why I stopped. It was a stupid idea. I should have shot him and got back around the corner without stopping. But, you know, I did okay, I think. Let's have a look at the post-game results, eh? Alright, so what we've got here is the overview. Obviously 1,243 experience. It's not too bad. That was with premium though, so yeah, it wasn't really a fantastic game. 828 if I didn't have premium. I did get a steel wall, which is kind of funny, but that was mainly from the Panzer 1C that shot so many shots in my face. As you can see, sort of by experience, it went Quiz, me, and that BDR, and then Evan. Evan didn't have a fantastic game. He was he just had a lot of bad luck really there. He was on his own trying to defend against the entire enemy team pretty much. I wish we'd gotten back earlier so we could help him, but you know, I guess we still won, so it could have gone worse. Did okay damage, I guess, 1065. It's not too bad. And in the detailed reports, yeah, there you go, hits received 36, 5 penetrations, 1500 potential damage received, which is not too bad, I guess. I managed to hit everything I fired, which is nice. It doesn't always happen like that, especially with that gun, because it's just a big pile of inaccuracy. And even though I did fire, I think I fired 2 premium shells, I usually take them with me. I don't often use them actually. I don't even remember when I did use them in that game, but I usually use the HE. I think I only take 8 in most battles, and I normally use them if it's like essential that I kill that right now or something like that, or I know if it's like a T28 or something. It's just so funny to shoot them in the face with them and do a good 300 odd damage. So yeah, overall it was not a bad game. I didn't perform as well as I probably could have, and luck had a massive part in it. I mean, for example, if the KV-1 had hit me in the hull instead of the turret, I don't know what gun he had, but if he had the 85mm, that would have been 160 damage. I wouldn't have survived that game. It could have gone completely differently. So luck played a part in there, and I should have been able to avoid that shot. I should have looked around the corner before I went around the first time. Obviously the second time I was forced around because there was a Churchill coming behind me. But yeah, I learn. I think I've learned anyway. I do usually look around a corner before I do something like that. So that's one thing I've improved from this game. Well, from this game I've had 400 odd battles now, up to 938 I think. My win rate has gone up, everything's gone up really, which is nice. I've platooned quite a bit with these guys, also Dark Rider, you might see him in some future replays, and Lindis. The game was kind of getting to me. I mean, I was doing okay, I was doing average pretty much all the time. I mean, I was usually in the top 5 or something like that, but I didn't feel like I could really make a big difference. I was coming from a Tech 3, I loved my T15, the premium. It was on sale and I bought it just for the hell of it. I've actually got a 70% win rate over 150 or something battles in that thing. I love it. It's I'll do a review on it at some point just to go over why it's so goddamn fantastic. You do need to know how to play it before you play it, but for some reason it just completely suited my style, and I managed that absurd win rate in it. But yeah, as you see, the M4 Sherman's not exactly a bad tank either. Actually, it's one of my favourites. I wish it had a bit more mobility, but it would probably be quite overpowered really. If you gave it mobility as well, it would be basically a KV-1S, but 1 tier lower. Actually, no, KV-1S is ridiculous. It would be kind of similar to that. So yeah, overall, a good game. I think I learned quite a bit. Mainly, actually, the thing I took from this mostly was that I really need to be more aware of my surroundings. Like, I let that Churchill sneak up behind me. How did a Churchill flank me? How did I let something like that flank me? But I think the things I've noticed in more recent replays is I do look at the map. Like as in Quiz noticed before even Evan said it, that side's gonna need to really have to go back and defend that base, which is why he started pushing the tempo on the attack in the town. And I think I generally notice these things as well, which is a pretty good help when you're trying to win battles. Always go back if you can. I mean, I know it's tempting sometimes to just try and get more damage, but you'd be surprised at the times in which you're really close to winning a game, and you know if you had gone back instead of slugging it out with some tank, then you probably would have won the game. It's a real shame when things like that happen. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I think I'll keep doing some more. I've got a few more replays that I've saved up, kind of in generally in 100 game increments. I've got so far. I'll post the stats of my time there as well, so you can kind of see the improvement that I made. and I'll go over the things I learned again. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Another shout out to Evan. Without him, I would be an average player still, guaranteed. Just him allowing me to platoon with these good people. I've learned a lot. I really have learned a lot. They know the places to go. They, as I said, they've got great map awareness. And the other thing is you can really rely on them. I mean, you don't have to hold a flank on your own. If they're there, they can help you. So it's and the biggest thing is it's just so much more fun, just someone to talk to. And Quiz, you might see in some later replays, loves to insult people, which is always really funny. So as I was saying, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you would like. We'll be doing more of these videos, obviously, and you can kind of track my progress. Hopefully one day I will actually get to kind of the skill level of Evan and Quiz. And I know I complained that he had a girly name at the start, and yes, I also have an exceptionally girly name, and so does Lindis. But yeah, it's a bit stupid, but you know, oh well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, keep saying this. So yeah, I'll talk to you next time.